this is awkward. I haven't been on YouTube in quite a minute. After that failed, I don't know what that TTC cycle was. After that failed cycle, I wasn't in a good place. You know, 4 failed cycles, and I was just a little bit upset with myself and with the universe in general. I kind of lost faith in my body. I had to step away, and I did actually end up filming Vlogmas 24 and 25, and if you guys still want to see it, I personally think it's just a little bit too late. I can share those videos with you when I do Vlogmas again. If you guys want a life update, just let me know and I'll do a video for you guys. Some things I can tell you, some things I can't tell you just yet. We took a break from TTCing and we haven't gotten back on the horse yet. I think both Hina and I have just been kind of focusing on ourselves and just kind of getting healthier. Right now, I'm gonna be doing a tag video for you guys. Tag videos are a great way to kind of reintroduce yourself back to YouTube when you've been gone forever. It kind of gets me just a bit more acclimatized to the camera again, and I just get practice sitting in front of it, and it's not something that I need to be perfect at because it is a tag. The tag that I'll be doing is called the Invade My Privacy tag. I thought that it would be just a really fun tag to do and, you know, get you guys to know a little bit about me. I'm gonna delve a little bit into my past, so I think it would be great. So let's just jump right into the tag. Did you wake up cranky? I have not woken up cranky in quite a while. I used to wake up cranky every single morning because there was just a certain way that you needed to wake me up, and if you didn't wake me up that way, I would just be so angry with you. And it took Hina a while to kind of figure out how to wake me up. So now she just kind of lets me wake up on my own, or she'll wake me up with coffee. So like she wouldn't like bring me coffee, but I could smell the coffee, and then that's how I'd wake up. But before, what she used to do, she'd be doing something in the other room and then she'll yell my name, and then I'll jump up out of bed, and then I'll be so mad because I hate being like startled first thing in the morning. I've kind of woken up with a lot more energy in the morning. That energy automatically translates into me being in a good mood. So no, I did not wake up cranky this morning. Would you date an 18-year-old at your current age? Would I date an 18-year-old? No, I would not. That being said, I met my wife when I was 18, and we started dating when I was like 18 turning 19, and she was my age because she's 9 years older than me. So if you were to ask her now, she wouldn't date somebody who's 18 years old. But at 27, I don't think she would have thought to date somebody who was 18 years old either. But she met me, and you know, I'm special, so I change things. Do you prefer to be friends with girls or boys? I personally prefer to be friends with whoever I jive with. When I was growing up and in high school, I had all guy friends and like 1 or 2 girlfriends, but I used to hang out with a group of boys. It was 7 of them, and like I was the only girl. But now, as a woman in her mid-20s, I tend to be finding that I'm more friends with girls, and it's not that we necessarily have anything in common, it's just that my work environment, the people who I typically end up being around are other women my age, women who are doing the same thing that I'm doing. It's very rare that you'll see a guy around me unless it's like a family member. So it's not necessarily that I prefer one gender or sex over the other. It's just that it just happens to be that I'm more friends with girls than guys. Would you ever smile at a stranger? I smile at strangers all the time. Somebody will walk into my elevator and I'd smile at them and say good morning, at home and at work, like people on random freaking floors working in different offices, and they'll pop into the elevator and I'd smile at them. Sometimes I smile at people on the street because I see a cute baby and I think how cute they are and how much I want one, and I'm smiling at their mother like I'm a crazy person, and they really probably do think I'm a crazy person, like why are you smiling at me and my child? Can you commit to one person? Yes, I can. You're gonna hear this a lot throughout this entire video. When I was younger, me committing to one person, not necessarily a thing. I like have a partner here and another partner there, I'm not gonna lie. But now that I'm older and wiser, having multiple partners, for one, to me seems very childish. But if that's your thing, do you. I'm not judging you, but for me it just seemed very childish. And of course I was younger, I was a child, you know. I'm still young, but like back then, like 17, 18, 19, like you're young, you're having fun, so it's kind of expected that you're gonna kind of, you know, talk to that person and talk to that person. That's just a lot of work to have more than one partner. I know someone who has like 2 full-time relationships, and both of these people know about each other, and it's just a lot of work. You have to split up your freaking birthdays and your holidays and your Christmas and your New Year, and everybody's upset, and sometimes they start fighting and sometimes they're friends. I can't do that. That's just way too much work for me, way too much stress. If you're with someone, you shouldn't have to share them. You know what I mean? Like, what is this, a slice of cake? No thank you. How do you look right now? I don't know. I look okay, I guess. What exactly are you wearing right now? So I'm wearing like this tank top from Topshop, and it's like really tiny. When you look at it, it looks like it belongs to a child, but I like it. It's like a cropped tank top, and I'm wearing it with some sweats, some blue sweatpants. I have my hair in a 2-part braid, which I'm really proud of. I have been wearing this since my hair was long enough to do it, even a bit before my hair was long enough to do it, and then my sides weren't long enough, so you'd see like bits of like hair sticking out of the side, but now it's like long enough, and I'm really excited. And I've been wearing this hairstyle, I would say, for about a month now, so you know, don't judge me. I'm gonna wear it till I die. How often do you listen to music? I listen to music very often. I was listening to music right before I started this video. I've been listening to More Life by Drake all freaking morning. And if you guys have not been listening to More Life, then you need to get it together, okay? And if you have been listening to More Life, then you know what I just did there. The type of work that I do, which is project coordination and scheduling, I literally can just plug my headphones in and just plug away at my computer and just get work done. So I'm listening to music, like I would say about 6 hours a day. If you guys are interested in what types of music I listen to, I really love Daniel Caesar. His song Japanese Denim and Get You are absolutely beautiful. Love those songs. I tend to post like a song or two on my Facebook like every Friday, and I call it my Friday Jam, and it's just kind of music that I've been listening to on repeat non-stop. Another song that I really love is Babylon with Za and Kendrick Lamar. Amazing song. Za also did another song with Chance the Rapper called Child's Play, which is also really good. So those are the types of music that I like. Do you wear jeans or sweats more? I have like 6 or 7 pairs of jeans. Out of all of them, I wear one probably almost everywhere I go. I wear my Rag & Bone boyfriend jeans. I just love how comfortable they are. My back hurts. Whew. They just kind of make me not feel so restricted. And at work, I wear dress pants or a dress or a skirt. At home, I'm either wearing sweats or like shorts or some sort of pajama bottoms all the time. Do you think your life will change dramatically before 2017 ends? I hope so. I am juggling quite a few things right now. I recently got a promotion at work, which is really exciting. Another thing is that we hopefully want to start our TTC cycle soon to try to get pregnant. So fingers crossed, if once we start again, hopefully these next few cycles will result in a pregnancy. And if that's the case, then I don't think it can get any more dramatic than that. I'm also juggling a few things with Ellen Main, and Ellen Main has been doing really well lately. And if you guys don't know what Ellen Main is, it is my online store where I sell natural and organic small batch skincare products. Definitely go and check it out. I just kind of launched a couple new items, so if you guys are interested, go check it out. Plus there's a sale on right now where you can get body butters for like half the price, which is really good because we're transitioning over into class. Are you a social or an antisocial person? I personally would say that I am naturally antisocial. I don't go out of my way to hang out or talk to people. But in the same breath, if I am put in a situation where I have to hang out and socialize with people, I will, and I'm very good at it. I wouldn't say I'm like a very social person, but I can if I want to. If the person you like say they like someone else, what would you say? Has that ever happened to me? It has. It happened to me twice. And it was both when I was in high school. I was in grade 12 and I liked this girl, and she was like busy chasing some other girl, and you know, it was hard for me because I really liked her, but in hindsight it wouldn't have worked out anyway. She was like 2 feet tall, but no offense, but she was like really short. But she was so cute and I really liked her. I think she liked me too, but she just didn't like me as much as she liked the other girl. And at that point, I just kind of resigned myself to being friends with this person. It wasn't the end of the world. If somebody I like said they like somebody else, that's totally fine. Like, I have no control over who you like. Similarly, you kind of have no control over who you like. Like, you just kind of fall for the people you fall for. And everything happens for a reason, and maybe that person is just not for me, and I'm totally fine with that. And so, you know, it is what it is. It's all good. Can still be friends. Are you good at hiding your feelings? Yes. In terms of me staying calm in a very dramatic or hectic situation, I'm very good at that. I don't freak out. But I do get emotional when the moment calls for it. So if I feel like I need to cry, I'm gonna cry, but I know when to cry. I'm very good at, like, you know, just having like this I don't care look on my face, and it's been like that since I was very young. So, can you drive a stick shift? I cannot drive a stick shift. I actually don't drive. I can't drive. I don't have my license to drive. I have a driver's permit because I need an ID and I don't want to walk around with my passport, but I don't actually drive. Do you care if people talk badly about you? If you're talking about me behind my back, I would not necessarily feel offended, but more puzzled as to why you can't be grown enough to say it to my face. I think of myself as a mature person, so I feel like we can shoot the shit, and if you have something to say, you can say it to me and we can address it like grown-ups and walk away at the end of it. However, if you're talking badly to me, that's a different story, and it really depends on what you're saying. Like 2 weeks ago, I was called the N-word. Did it bother me? Not at all. I was not fazed one bit. I was having a conversation with someone and they started saying some things and commenting on kind of like how I am, when I do certain things and stuff like that, and you know, kind of hinting that I have an attitude. And personally for me, and then the conversation kind of kept on going until it turned into the person was questioning my intelligence. They weren't necessarily insulting it, but to question my intelligence to me is an insult to my intelligence. And when the conversation was over and I had a moment to myself, I was very distraught. And my wife is usually the first person to tell me when I'm wrong, and she was kind of on my side, and she agreed with me that, you know, the conversation was a little bit uncalled for, but somehow it really bothered me, and I started bawling because I personally felt like my intelligence is something that is very important to me. My education is something that is very important to me because I went to school for 6 years. I have 2 degrees. And so for somebody to come to me and kind of hint that I'm not smart enough to do something, especially when you don't know me, I was so hurt. I was so offended. I cried. I wasn't even like mad at the person. I was just like, am I not? I started questioning my intelligence myself. And I think that at that point, especially because the person doesn't fully know me, like we've had a few conversations, we don't know each other that well, and for that person to come to me and kind of question, oh, are you smart enough to do this? You know, you have to do this first. I was just like, you know, I was very upset because I'm just like, I went to school for 6 years. Nobody sorry, my French, I apologize. Nobody put me through school. I put myself through school. I put myself in debt to get my degrees. I went to the best school in the country, and if I was smart enough to do that, then why don't you think I'm smart enough to do something else or something more? So I was very upset. As a Black woman, if somebody tells you that you have attitude and questions your intelligence, it's gonna bother you. Like, end of the day, that's it. The N-word doesn't bother me. If you call me fat, it doesn't bother me. If you call me ugly, it doesn't bother me, because I know who I am. But for some reason, with something like intelligence, where it's so dependent on the person, it's dependent on the situation. Like, I'm smart and I know about certain things, but other things I don't know. Different people are good or better at different things. So it's something like intelligence. I feel like if you are questioning it, then you obviously don't think that I'm good enough. But, you know, whatever. Are you going out of town soon? No, don't think so. Out of town for me is going to Mississauga to visit my sister-in-law. That is as far as I go, aside from when we have something planned. The last time we went out of town was when we went to Montreal in December. When was the last time you cried? The last time I cried was that night when I felt like my intelligence was being insulted. Have you ever liked someone you didn't expect to? I didn't think I would like Hina, the woman I married, to be honest with you. We met online, and you guys have seen the wife tag or the girlfriend tag before. The website's called Dani Link. I don't even know if it still exists or not. My profile's probably still there if it exists. But I was looking through, like, you know, people, and I saw her, and I'm just like, not feeling you, and just kept on scrolling. It's not Tinder or anything, it's like a Facebook for gay people. And I just kind of kept on scrolling, and then I don't know, like 2 or 3 days later, I saw her profile again. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna add her. Either that or she added me, and the conversation just kind of kept going from there. But she was definitely not somebody I thought I would like at all, let alone marry. Give people a chance, guys, you never know. If you could change your eye color, would you? Definitely not. I have a condition called heterochromia, and basically what that means is my eyes are different colors. So one eye is like a dark brown and the other eye is like a lighter brown, and from time to time it changes color. So it gets lighter or it'll get darker, and so I personally think that makes me unique, which means that I wouldn't change one thing. Name something you have to do tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. To get up tomorrow morning, and I gotta go to work 9 to 5 because it's Monday tomorrow. So that's one thing that I have to do, and it's gonna capitalize my entire day, but that's okay because I actually like my job. That is it for the Invade My Privacy tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. I feel like I'm doing YouTube again for the very first time, and I have no idea what I'm doing or what to do next. I was thinking of doing a hair tutorial on this, but if you guys want to see a life update or a hair tutorial or anything like that, let me know down below. And thanks for sticking around, thanks for coming back to watch my videos, and I will catch you next time. See ya.